Hello everybody, I want to give you a quick tutorial about what you're doing at the Pink Station. The first thing you're going to do is, well, you're scanning QR code 1, and that's why you're watching this video. And then when you're ready, you're going to open up one of the iPads at your station. And if you should already be signed in, if you're not, raise your hand and I will come and sign you in, but everybody should be signed in. What I'm going to ask you to do is you're going to click Freestyle. That's the kind of collage you're going to make today. We're going to be doing something called 6-word story. What you're going to do is you're going to do a web search. The web search that I'd like for you to do is for leprechaun. You know, just to keep with our theme. Obviously there's some choices up here. You can scroll the different categories up here, or you can just look at the pictures that come in. It's completely up to you. We're just having fun, so the idea here is we're going to select an image that, for whatever reason, just resonates with you. But more importantly, you're going to be thinking about what your 6-word story would be. I have some samples on the table for you to give you some ideas about what that might look at. So you might want to look at this first, just to give you an idea of what a 6-word story looks like. So that's your model. And then what you're going to do is you're going to examine your image. You know, again, we're being silly here, but examine your image. And then, you know, I want you to create 3 versions of a 6-word story. It could be what happened to this leprechaun before. It could be what's happened to him now, or what happens to him afterward, or anything that you observe. And it just needs to be a 6-word story. Once again, you have models on your table. So once you select your guy, oops, I'm going to select him, not him. All right, you're going to say good. Oops. That's why we love this. All right, so you got to double tap to put him in. You double tap to put your image in. You can make them a little bit smaller. You can do whatever you want with them. This is called Pick Collage. You can do anything you want. Then the next thing you're going to do is obviously add your text. And what you can do, you can go ahead and just start your 6-word story. Red hair, glow. Jump for joy. And of course, I'm just doing this on the fly. You guys can sit and use the sticky notes at your tables to practice. Certainly talk to each other and help each other out. Once you're ready, you can grab that first 6-word story and move it around. You can change the font if you would like. You can change the color if you would like. That's all up to you. You're going to repeat that 2 more times and create 2 other 6-word stories for a total of 3. Then once you have all 3 of your 6-word stories and you're ready to go, you're going to go ahead and actually take that back. We're going to click done in the upper right hand corner. Done. You're going to actually click the more button. More. Oops, and you got to breathe. That's helpful. We're going to save image. Hopefully if it asks you to allow camera or save to library, you say all that. You say yes. Okay? And then what will happen is then you're going to move on to step 3. Or step 3, I guess. And you're going to go to the Padlet. So what I would suggest that you do is, you actually use the iPad that you have, and you open up the Enigma app that's already on there, hopefully. And you're going to go ahead and go to the Padlet. Once the Padlet comes up, you're going to scroll to your name. It takes a second for the Padlet to come up because it's a shelf and there's tons of names. So I'm going to probably use Jamie's. Of course, it's being slow, but so I'm going to scroll. You just have to scroll across until you find your name. I'm going to borrow Jamie's spot just because I can, so I didn't put a shelf for myself. And if I was Jamie, then what I'm gonna do is you put your name in there, or you can say 6-word story or Pink Station or whatever you want to put in there. So I might put Pink Station. And what I'm gonna do is add an image. And we're gonna look in the photo library because that's where we told Pick Collage to save it. I did one earlier So I'll pick on that one. I did do one earlier, so I'll pick on my full one. It's going to take a second. This is where you breathe, breathe, breathe. And then, boom, there is your 6-word story uploaded to the Padlet for the micro writing stations, activities, and centers today. Okay, thanks. That was a long video. Thanks for hanging in. Toodles.